See, let me tell you, you don't need logo. You don't need logo. You don't need a logo. Right? I mean, like, did that shock you? I mean, because this is Okwayemi Olugbemiro, who is supposedly brand strategist, telling you, yeah, you don't need a logo. But yeah, that's the truth. You don't need a logo. I mean, watch this edition to see maybe why or why not. I'm telling you that you don't need a logo. Well, yeah. Let me say it in a real language. Oh, need logo. Yeah. You're welcome to my YouTube channel, by the way. You're welcome to my YouTube channel, by the way. My name is Okwayemi Olugbemiro. I just said you don't need a logo. But why, right? Why do you think I would be saying that? So, because I have seen people stop or not do something because they feel like before they can get into the minds of people, that possibly maybe a logo is one of the, or visual design is one of like the most important parts of starting up a brand. While a logo is important, it is not the most important, right? And except you are playing in a niche, right, that requires you to have an identity, so to speak, for people to be able to see and identify you because you're functioning at a scale. Your logo, as important as it is not the first thing you should be thinking of. First, start that business. First, start that process. First, start building something before. I mean, I'm just saying that the logo should not stop you. The fact that you don't have the flashy things, logo icons, identity, colors, every of those things should not stop you from starting your business. You know why I'm saying so? It's because one of the first things you should focus on, even if you're trying to build a strong brand, should not be your logo. It should be the thing that that logo reminds you of. And I have spoken about this in one of my previous videos, which I'm going to kind of like pin here, that your brand is not your logo, right? Your brand is the mental picture, the affinity, the brand, your brand is the equity that people allude to you, that ensures that they are doing things favorably with you, or they are seeing you in a positive light, or they see you in a way that can make them to do business with you. One thing that the logo does is that the logo helps to scale that, meaning that, for example, if you are functioning within a locality, 100 people, 500 people, by just knowing your name, that is enough for them to be able to remember. But when you begin to scale and you're serving a lot more people, then maybe when they see the logo, they should remember something. But if you have not built that thing that people should remember when they see the logo, why are you just focused on building that visual part or that external part when the internal part has not been sorted? So, if you want to start a business, if you want to start a brand, the first thing you should decide is, when people hear about this thing that I'm building, when people hear that I am the one that is building it, when people hear that this thing is being set up, what should they think about? That is the first thing. Then, if that is sorted, then you can now begin to put in place some other things. Because it's literally important that for something that you can start, test run, iterate based on immediate feedback, you are waiting to get a logo first. So, like I've explained, the first thing you should be looking at, first thing you should be looking at is that mental image. Create what you want people to see you as. Create what you want people to think of you as. Create the quality of thinking that should back your brand. Be so intentional about thinking through the story that you want to share, the story that you want people to believe, that if they believe that story, you become a winner right? I mean, so sometimes, because I really want to explain this part, becoming a winner is that you're getting like the best out of it. But when I say become, so it does not mean that, because even in your story, your user should be your winner at the end of the day. They are the heroes. It is anything that makes them become heroes that they kind of like stay with over time. So yes, the first thing that you should do, create that story, create that experience, create that quality product, create that reliability, do stuff that people want. First, even try it, all right? I think a couple of years back, I was having a conversation with a friend. I think we were at a birthday party somewhere in Lagos, Nigeria, and he was telling me how he was wanting to build an app and for his startup. And I just said, guy, first just start, try it on a spreadsheet, see if people will even resonate with the idea. And I think he took like my thoughts, and he did that. Now they have now they have an identity, now they have a logo, now they are doing well, have gotten some investment, scaling their business. But if he was waiting for the app to get ready, maybe that would have even given some temporary pause to a progress that is supposed to start. So I'm telling you now, start what you want to do. Do it for maybe first 5 people, first 10 people, first 100 people, first 500 people, maybe first 1,000, right? Wait until when the question is even asked, wear your logo first, or where's your logo, before you start thinking about those things. Because again, for example, you can just drop your name. If it's not something that needs some form of cosmetic, if it's something that possibly is even operational or possibly is even based on results, get this little results first before you are focusing on the other things. I think the second thing that I think you should focus on is, if it's something that is heavy on operations, start building your systems. Because for a lot of things that is heavy on operations, the more it cracks, the more your logo even becomes a reminder of something that is not working, right? Get the operations, know what needs to be done. I'm just saying that getting operations right, getting the story right, getting your people right, getting customer service right, getting responding to issues right, getting responding to complaints, because you're just starting, possibly even make some mistakes, right? You now need to learn how to respond to customers that are angry with you, right? You need to know the nitty-gritty of your business. You need to know the things that could break in the system. You need to handle some fallouts, and then you can now begin to say, oh, I am now growingly, I use the word growingly, in the school of thought that first things first, make it work, then now make it beautiful. If you can afford to make it beautiful and make it work at the same time, that's fine. If you cannot afford to make it work and make it beautiful at the same time, first make it work and then you make it beautiful. So, if you want to start that business, if you're having in mind something about building your personal brand, just start first. Start today and start thinking about the other details later. Possibly you will find out what colors you need to use based on the feedback of your customers. Possibly you even find out maybe you have to go digital first, or you have to go like normal, right? You have to go digital, you have to go traditional, right? Possibly you even find out the tone of voice you're going to use in this brand based on the feedback, based on possible real life experiences that people are giving back to you. The brand that you are trying to build, maybe you're going to get a lot of details from the people who first use your brand, right? And I think that's a good place for us to anchor for today. You don't need a logo. Start first. Thank you very much. I always like to end with the fact that there are a couple of other videos on this channels that you can look at. I mean, WhatsApp marketing, building the brand, hitting your PMF. There are a couple of other videos that could be really important. But before I go again, I'm saying it one more time. You don't need a logo, first build the brand. But if you really need a logo, then again, there are a couple of other people that can help you to do and get logos. Thank you very much and have an amazing day.